Hey, okay, okay.
Sebastian, I need you to be quiet, okay? No, you don't.
Look, he didn't got no school today.
Say again, Grandpa.
He didn't have no school today.
Snow day.
Oh, snow day. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah, it's
told me
still.
yesterday.
I mean,
They told
it,
they told me yesterday to. They told me yesterday that like they might have to do early dismissal, and I was just
yeah.
like, you might as well not have school if you're going to dismiss them early.
Yeah. You say it ain't coming down hard out there?
I mean, it's coming down harder now, but like this morning, it wasn't hardly enough. Stuff was melting.
I mean, in the last couple of hours there, I mean, I didn't even know it was no snow until I looked out there and Blanche was out there shoveling the snow.
Mm.
Wow, and it's really coming down. I don't know what is you know what the snow prediction is?
I think I heard 8 inches.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because it's really coming down.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was already having this morning. I was like, man, they stopped at school for this little bit of snow outside. Then some hours passed and like it started to like now it's like looking a little interesting outside. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, because up until I don't know, with no snow on the ground, Blanche put on a little, throw down a little snow, a little salt. But then I looked out there, man, and I mean, this was coming down fast. Whew.
Mm.
Oh well, I should be used to it by now, right?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, it's still coming down quite a bit. Well, what you got to drink today, Grandpa?
Or I treated myself. I treat myself real well, So I decided today I'd get me a. Well, I know it is at least a six, and that is Da, 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 da. Can you see it?
Yes.
Pap blue ribbon, man.
All right, I see. I see. You did that with great. I don't even know. Great
yeah,
fanfare. There we go.
yeah. I treat myself real well today. Oh man, even the sound of the can opening sound good.
I mean, it's cold
Same.
outside. It's cold
Mm.
outside, so I'm sure that you need to taste something. There you go. There you go.
Got a nice head on it and everything. Now this is the way the beer should really look.
You said that's how traditional look.
That's the way beer should really look. When you're drinking some draft beer,
Yeah.
I guess I said draft beer, but it's well, I know it's original. Well, anyway, it's got a history behind it.
Okay. The old reliable beer, Pabst
Yeah,
Blue Ribbon.
yeah. This used to be premium, man. Back in the day, you went in the store, you asked for a Pabst, you had to pay extra for a Pabst.
Really? That
Every,
Pabst is a premium beer.
everything run its course. Pabst and Yeah, Mr. Bogle one time there. Slits. Oh yeah, everybody has this day.
Everybody
Everybody.
has his day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got actually made this. It's concoction. Actually calls it postpartum relief. It's got rum in it and orange juice, and it's probably
Oh, okay.
huh?
You done did it.
It's no orange juice. Okay, so it's rum
Yeah.
and some other stuff in it. It's we're gonna. I'm gonna give it 11 because my wife made it for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. At least 11.
It tastes good. Tastes real good.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. Let's see here. So, what happened this past week, Grandpa? What are we talking about today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You were saying what happened this past week?
Yeah, I mean, you be watching the news. You be having the whole world at your fingertips. You know, ain't nothing
Oh yeah.
happening.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, oh, I see on the TV. Well, I take that back. On the news, I don't see nothing but some shootings.
Mm.
But I'll be on YouTube and I get a little bit more information from YouTube.
Oh, what are they saying?
Yeah, so they're saying, they're talking about um, uh, the world is changing. They talking about the world is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things are moving at a fast pace.
Mm.
Yeah, they talking about what I was gonna say. Oh, United States seem to be losing their prestige in the world.
I agree with that. They've been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's done picked up now. It's done picked up some.
Well, what do you mean by prestige?
About the what?
What do you mean by prestige?
Did I say proceed?
Prestige. You just said prestige. The United States just lost prestige.
I didn't say no prestige, did I?
You did. You just said the United States has lost some prestige. Perceived prestige.
I said prestige.
Yeah, what do you think I was saying?
Oh, I don't know. I can't hear no more. I can't hear no more. I'm on some one letter or one character short. Yeah, okay, what you said. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying that I was watching YouTube and they were talking about United States got a history. People don't trust them no more.
Mm-hmm.
It was they were talking about like United States was gonna punish Africa if they would have went on the side of Russia, And Africa saying, "Hey, we ain't being intimidated no more. You can't be telling us what to do. They ain't done. Russia ain't done nothing to us, and China ain't done nothing to us, and North Korea ain't done nothing to us. The only people done something to us is y'all. So that's where we at now. People saying, "Hey, I guess they got to recheck their friends."
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, but
Well, no, I mean that's interesting because I know that China has been working over some land in Africa for a little bit, and they've been sending out propaganda videos with you heard about this? They
no,
begin
no, I
they go to like these villages or whatever, and they get these signs written in Chinese to these kids, and they make videos of it, but the kids don't know what the signs are saying, and some of them are derogatory, some of them are like normal stuff like like welcome Chinese people, or just benign
who
things. But some of them are like derogatory, like saying that they're Africans, black people are monsters and things like that, and you shouldn't feel bad for them.
These are African signs.
No, these are signs the Chinese are given, like some of the villagers in Africa that are
Yeah,
like this. You know, Africa is a continent, so it's like each
right,
country's.
right.
Some countries are better off economically than others, but the ones that aren't, that China has taken advantage of, they're some of their I don't know their workers or whatever. The Chinese people are giving these African kids signs that say derogatory things on them. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them say derogatory things on them. They're in Chinese, so the African kids don't know what they're saying, but they're just holding up the signs and like it shows them like laughing and everything because they think the signs mean something else.
Oh, okay. But you know what though? I believe that that might be some type of a smear campaign going on within this country. Because I don't believe nothing no more. Because I know that China. I think they was talking about how much the investment China had, something like $250 billion, when America only put in about 50 billion. And the America has been courting China. I mean, courting Africa. Trying to get a better foothold there. And they've been there all these years and they ain't done nothing. And they be saying that the Chinese uh, exploiting Africa. But if they were, at least they put in the infrastructure. They ain't had nothing for all these years. They took over Africa, carried out the resources, and brought nothing back. So now it's kind of like the chicken coming home to roost. They didn't treat Africa well. And African people saying now, hey, we, we got to be treated with some respect. Respect us. Don't be treating us like a kid like you used to do.
Well, it sounds like the Chinese aren't treating them much better.
Huh?
It sounds
Chinese,
like it sounds like
you
the
know,
Chinese aren't treating them much better.
okay, but here's the thing about that. One thing Chinese is doing, they building that infrastructure. They putting the railroads in and the bridges and things that what you need for interconnection. For all these years since the United States and Europe been over there, they had nothing to go across the country. Everything went to the sea. They exported. Everything went to the water. You couldn't go across to another country. Because a lot of countries are landlocked.
Mhm.
They don't have access to them. So one thing I can say, at least China is doing something we ain't getting all these years. I was listening to this African guy. He was talking about doing the Berlin Conference of 1898 when they divided up Africa. And then they got to fighting amongst themselves because they didn't think they got the right share.
Mhm.
So the African people are saying now, well, we got all these resources and stuff. At least give us some respect. and don't be telling us don't be telling us what to do. Let's sit down and negotiate. Let's bargain. Let's talk in good faith. But don't be telling we come over. This is what we're gonna do for you. No, we ain't taking no more. It's a new world.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen because it's a. I don't think there's anybody outside of Africa, and even some parties inside Africa that are really for the people out there. I mean, that's just like here, but like I'm not saying. I mean, what you're saying is true though. China is building infrastructure, but they're building infrastructure for
You know,
themselves.
they say, well, China exploiting Africa. How many years have the Western world been exploiting Africa?
But Grandpa,
Britain has.
you're making a point that all they're doing is changing hands, like Africans and exploiting themselves.
No, I'm just saying I'm just saying if they building Africa is being infrastructure being built by China. They're putting the high speed rails in, putting in the bridges,
Yeah, but
building the bill.
those are for the Chinese. The Chinese are building that to help to make themselves more wealthy.
Yeah, but regardless of who gets wealthy, as long as Africa get their share of it.
Their
You take
share should be
right now.
their share should be the main share. That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
Like right now, it's still China just pillaging them.
that ain't the way that ain't what I've been getting out of it. I'm getting out. It's a one-on-one situation. You do for me, and I do for you. And that the guy say we Africans ain't stupid. We got sense too, and we know if we ain't getting the right deal. It's sort of like with the Brinks. What do they call it? What do you call it? Brink?
What?
Brink? Is that what you call it?
What?
BRINC.
Mm.
You know, Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
Russia, China, India, and South Africa. Now I forgot why I mentioned that.
I don't know either. I'm just trying to follow you.
uh-huh. I'm
I was
just
just trying
what they're coming together like over in Europe. They got the G7. Well, Africa, I mean the East now got the G5, and they got two or three more countries like Saudi Arabia,
to.
Argentina want to join. Uh, there's three or four different countries want to get into this Brinks. They call it Brinks.
Mm.
So it seems like the world is going to shift, and it's going to be two evil forces, which might lead to World War III. Who knows?
Who knows? But I mean, it's interesting.
But anyway, Josh, I'm just happy that if China is exploiting, if they're making money out, it's good for them. But at least we could see something that they have done in all these years that Western civilization been over there. They ain't did nothing but took out the resources, and now you take like I think it was Zimbabwe. I believe it was Zimbabwe. Well, a couple of places in Africa that lithium for batteries. They said no. Instead of you taking out the resources, we gonna bargain. You gonna put a factory in here. You gonna build something with it. It ain't gonna be no unfinished product. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean that sounds like it's pretty reasonable. They talking about like chocolate. We one of the world. They one of the world producers in chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
They say, hey, we put some chocolate factories over here. Export it. We got all the chocolate. We ain't got to be giving you the raw chocolate. The cocoa leaf, and let you make something out of it when we can make a finished product.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is that's in direction it looks like in which they're headed.
Well, we'll see about it. We'll see because it just seems like it's just changing hands, and somebody else is just exploiting Africa.
Yeah,
Like you.
yeah. Like I said but the exploitation is a two-way street because they
I don't.
really make it. We got.
I don't think Africans are exploiting the Chinese.
And I think that it's a two-way street that they're getting something for. They're giving, but they're getting.
Are they? But
Before,
is it equal? Is what they're getting equal?
well, if once you build, I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about as far as equal. The Chinese were building, I don't know, a road or building or something over there, and the guy was saying this country where it was at, I might have been Rwanda. They were saying we got engineers. Now you got the job, but we want our engineers employed. So now they got some Africans helping with the project. African engineers. So this is where I'm talking about. It's kind of like a give and take thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm encouraged to think that Africa is going to be a new Africa is being born.
Is it just new or is it better?
Yeah, new and better, much better,
Okay.
much better.
Is it better for them or is it better for the Africans or is it better for someone else?
Actually, when an African guy was saying United States, I was listening to him a while ago. He was saying the United States is always going to say they're going to punish them for dealing with the Russians. He said, this is a new Africa. We ain't taking that crap where you going to punish us because you going to pick our friends and our allies. We pick our own.
Uh-huh.
So I think that seemed to be the direction uh, in which they headed. But I got my fingers crossed anyway. But I'm glad to see what's happening. I'm really glad. High speed rails, the money, and all the resources now are being like the cocoa plant. Now they quit exporting cocoa please
Mm.
to a lot of countries. Hey, we're gonna send some finished products out. We ain't gonna just give you the resources. And they have the resources, but we know that, right? They
Well,
got all
it says here the construction of the Afrail Express High Speed Rail Phase 1 should begin in May 2024 at multiple sites in different countries and promises to start operations between certain cities in 2033 by 2033. The network should see a major. So let's look at this map. So it looks like the rail is going to go from east to west. Oh, and they're okay. They're going to build east to west and north to south.
no, ain't one supposed to be going from somewhere around Cairo all the way down to Angola
It's
across.
supposed to. This is going all throughout the continent. It looks like.
This one here was going all the way up from north to south, almost down to South Africa.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
Well, it's supposed to. It says at least one of these I'm reading says that it can reach up to 200 miles per hour. The high speed rail.
yeah, right.
That's not bad.
That's what they need. Whether the speed, they need that infrastructure. That's all I'm saying. They need the
Wish we could.
infrastructure.
How long have we been talking about getting a high speed rail in America?
Oh man, that. But see,
You can
the
get. Imagine we get on the high speed rail. You could be.
rail,
You could be in Chicago from Detroit in like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. High speed rail should have been here a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Everything to put a high speed rail in, and all over the world they build a high speed. They got high speed rails in India, China, and we ain't got hardly nothing here, But it's a political thing here, and I think what
What's the political thing about the high speed rail?
I think that some people didn't want it. Like
why?
Our Secretary of Transport before we had the highways, right?
Yeah.
We had the interstate roads, and they wanted them to sell cars. They didn't want no high speed rail. They want to sell cars. So if you want to go something faster, get on an airplane, But they were trying to limit the fast transportation,
I'll tell you right now, I get on a high speed rail just to try it. That'd be cool.
I want to get on one. Oh, we was on one in from France to England.
Okay.
We took a high speed rail. Me and your dad and.
Wait, so it goes over the water? Like there's a train
under the tunnel.
Oh, it's a tunnel. Because I was just like, how is it doing that?
Under the channel.
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know, man. Like, it's one thing for me to be on a bullet train that's going fast. It's another thing for me to be on a bullet train underwater.
Yeah, but hey, what's the difference? If it crashes, it don't make that. It don't make no difference you're under the water or top of the water.
I mean, if you crashing on land though, you can walk away.
You crashing on land a couple of 100 miles an hour, you can forget it.
My wife just said I can't, but she's the one who believes she can survive a tsunami head on.
She said, what? What did she say?
As you say, we couldn't survive no high speed rail crash.
No.
She said we don't got in us.
On top of the water, under the water, we did.
So she said it could be any type of circumstance. She said we ain't making it. She said high speed rail will be the end of us.
And you talked to Pooh coming on?
No, I remember they're about to be in Africa for like 6 weeks.
But they ain't gone yet, though, have they?
I thought they left. Remember he said they can't be on the show for like 6 weeks because they're going to be in Africa.
No, I didn't know that.
That was just last week. Auntie told us.
No, oh man. I didn't. Well, I guess I'm forgetful.
Yeah, it's just me and you for a little while.
That's why you kept letting me keep on ranting about about Africa.
No, this is the original cast time. We originally we doing the thing now.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, remember last week we were talking about the baby being born and how the doctors yanked him out, or the nurses yanked the baby out of Ashley.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. How is Ashley doing? She's sitting right there?
No, she's doing all right though, but she's resting.
I mean, is she right there by you?
Oh, she's not sitting next to me. No,
Oh,
she was in the kitchen getting something.
oh, okay.
No. Oh.
Oh, nope, nope, don't shake this.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know Freddie and them was in the, I know they were going, but I didn't know it was this week.
Yeah.
I thought they were going in February.
Maybe I'm confused. But I remember that they said they'd be off for a few weeks. You know,
Yeah.
Grandpa's like, I'm not used to carrying. He's like, you're like, I'm not used to carrying the show like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there on YouTube there, and a couple of African presidents. You know what though? Getting back to Africa, if you get when you get a chance, look at Rwanda,
Awanda,
Kangila, the major city in Rwanda.
Awanda,
Man, yeah, Rwanda, yeah, not,
Rwanda,
not Uganda, but Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Yes, I think that was where the genocide was going on, was it? Between the Tutsis and the Hutus.
Okay. Hello, Grandpa.
Rwanda? You mean Rwanda?
Huh?
You Rwanda?
Hello.
Hey, there, Sebastian.
I was here. And then
Yeah.
when I get back on.
You don't get them be on television now.
Yeah, he sees me talking. And he's like, let me back on. But so you saying Rwanda, like Rwanda, right?
Yeah, RWANDA, Rwanda.
Isn't that that's Rwanda, isn't it? Like Hotel Rwanda?
It start with an R.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Rwanda.
Yeah, isn't it Rwanda, like Hotel Rwanda?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saying Rwanda. Like I'm thinking this is a different place.
The R. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm misleading.
Well, anyway, I see Rwanda, and let's see here.
I just pronounced it right. That's all.
Yeah, it's good.
But it was saying that's one of the cleanest cities in Africa.
One of the fittest?
Cleanest, one of the cleanest.
Oh,
cities,
cleanest.
They take your tour. If you go on YouTube and they take your tour down through Rwanda,
I want to show it.
It is beautiful.
Sebastian,
Beautiful.
Sebastian, look at me. Look at me. I want... Stop playing, okay?
Okay.
Sit over there.
Mama, they open.
Yeah. But I'm looking up Rwanda. I didn't know they were one of the cleanest.
They've been saying on YouTube, it's the cleanest.
Oh, the clean. I'm sorry.
Kagala, how you pronounce it? The major city in
Kigali? Kigali?
Yeah, that's it, Kigali. It is beautiful.
So it's what is it?
Look it up and take it on a tour through Kigali.
Kigali. Let me look at Kigali. What's this about? It looks nice. Temperatures look pretty good.
Yeah, nice and green, everything clean, no trash, no nothing on the road. Grass looks really good.
It does look very nice, and its average temperatures are 81 degrees for the high.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Might have to take a look one day.
Yeah, they got 2 or 3. You can go on YouTube and 2 or 3 sites to take you through the city.
Mm-hmm.
Show you the whole city.
Mm.
Really nice.
How long were y'all there? How long were y'all there?
How long was on the TV?
No, you said you guys went there.
No, I didn't say went there. I just said that was one of the cleanest cities.
Oh,
I just,
okay.
you
I
know,
thought
I
you.
never. I'd like to go there if I get a chance. I will go there. You know.
Okay, I thought you were implying that y'all had went there when you were in Africa.
No.
It's like, what is it? You've been over there. You've been to Africa what 2 or 3 times now?
Yeah,
No, I say you've been over
yeah,
there 2 or 3 times now, right?
yeah,
Yeah. How
yeah.
many times?
Um, 3 times.
Okay.
One time we went there. I mean, we went to Marrakesh, Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
But we just came from Spain over there, from Granada, Spain, at the Alhambra. That was that last fortress that surrendered to the Christians before the slave trade.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. But I like to go to. I want to go. Several places I'd like to go to. There's a lot of beautiful places over there, like uh, Johannesburg. They tell me, Cape Town,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Kenya. Kenya got some beautiful cities.
Mm.
And since I've been over there, they tell me that Ghana looks real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ghana. Yeah, that's good. I mean, these are all places that man, I'm gonna have to catch over and go see one day.
well, I be looking on that YouTube all the time, and I see a lot of places I'd like to visit. If I had the time and the money, just go over there and travel for a couple of months over there. Yeah.
You ever think about doing one of those long cruises?
On the biking?
No, like there's cruises that like do like multiple, I think multiple month cruises, and you just travel in the world.
No, I don't know uh, what kind of cruise is that again?
There's different companies that do it, but you just get on a cruise and you just stay on there, right? You pay for however long you want to be on, and you just travel
Oh,
the world on it.
okay. I know I get a lot of literature from Viking, but it's all those trips are in Europe, up and down I guess the Danube or whatever, all them rivers that take you up into Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of literature from that, for I don't know, I guess a couple of weeks for about $5,000, you can travel up and down those rivers, and they stop off at different European cities. I'd like to do that.
Dang. Let me see here. Well, what else? Let me see. What else is happening in the news world lately? Uh, it's been kind of slow. I mean, honestly, I've been taking time just keeping up around the house, helping Ashley with the baby, and because she has, I can't feed them because I don't produce milk, and I'm not a woman. So I just say help it with because she's doing the most of the work.
Yeah. Well, you say you can buy milk, but
That baby can eat, man.
oh yeah, you don't want no store bought milk.
That's not good for babies.
Yeah, I know it is. It isn't.
Yeah, you want to go as natural as
Well,
long as you can.
they will say it ain't as good as it used to be.
Probably.
Before, women quit breastfeeding babies. They go buy some of that canned stuff and feed them, you know.
Hmm.
But lately they've been talking about, you know, the hazardous parts of feeding the baby on that canned stuff. But a lot of women never breastfeed, you know.
Oh yeah, it depends. It depends on where you are in your life and what you're trying to accomplish.
Right, right. They say ain't nothing better than breastfeed. Uh, a baby been breastfed. That's the best milk.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, like Ashley, I told you, Ashley's a lactation consultant. She does all that type of stuff, so she would know better than me. But it's a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
like downright cognitive ability to if your baby gets allergies or not, depending on all that stuff. The breast milk from the mother can help alleviate all those problems.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They were saying they were talking about a black female's milk is better than during the time of slavery and things. A lot of babies, white babies, were fed by black women, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how they produce the milk. How would you produce the milk?
Because
It don't appear.
they were, so what was happening was it was seen as like if you were poor if you were breastfeeding your own baby. So what they would do would be they would find a slave that had just had a baby that was producing milk, and they would have them.
Oh, okay. Just had a baby.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they would have them breastfeed their babies. So
Okay.
that would stop they would basically that'll stop them from having to breastfeed. But what that caused was malnourishment in a lot of black children because the mother wouldn't have as much milk for them left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're giving all their milk to the master's children.
Oh, okay.
That's how it was. So it wasn't necessarily like that it was like some superhuman stuff where black women were given like better nourishing milk. That part I don't know, but I do know that
I
they
was
were giving
wondering how.
they were giving away they were giving them they weren't given their milk was being taken from them because of slavery.
Oh, okay. That answered my question because I was wondering how would they manufacture milk if they didn't, you know, if you just can't give somebody and they ain't got no milk, you know.
Yeah,
But if they already been pregnant and produced the milk, then you have it, right?
right.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that
what
makes
is it? As long as I think as long as someone's nursing, your body will perpetually produce milk as a woman. So like
well.
as far as I know, a mother can produce milk for as long as a baby's nursing her or something like that. Because I know Ashley was producing milk with Sebastian for like over 2 years,
Hmm.
so it can keep going. Like I've heard some stuff, some in my opinion, some extremes where some moms are still breastfeeding their kid well into 4 and 5 plus years old.
Hmm.
So I mean, that means like I said, as long as someone's doing it, you producing.
Yeah, yeah.
It is interesting though.
Okay.
But let me see. I go back to work next week, so it's gonna be back to the grindstone.
Oh, you on vacation?
Well, no, I'm on fraternity leave.
That's what I mean. I mean, you ain't working now.
Paternity. I think it's paternity. No, I'm not working right now. I took some time off because actually gets time off, but
Okay, okay.
I'm taking some time off so I can not just spend time with the family, but so
Yeah,
I can get used to the sleep schedule again because
yeah.
the baby will be waking up and like I'm trying to just get some extra extra rest in before I got to get up and go to work too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
After staying up some, I was just say all that. Ashley doesn't really wake me up unless she needs help, but
Uh-huh.
that was crazy. Like, how was it for you when you were had kids? Grandma wake you up?
Now I'm trying to think. I didn't work so much. I'm trying to think now, cause a couple times I might have been working two jobs. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of times I didn't work, put in 16 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
What What
Let
were
me
your two
see.
jobs that you were working?
Well, one time it was two factory jobs, two 8-hour jobs. Working manufacturing Dodge truck,
Uh huh.
then go over to Briggs and work on the old Packer job. Briggs made some Packer jobs, and I was up there where they had the wet sand. I used to wet sand.
Mm.
They got like when they paint them, put the primer on them. They got a thing they call orange peels, and so you'd have to sand that down smooth, before it go into the final uh, latex. I can't forgot, but before they put the final paint on it,
Mm-hmm.
you had to get the prime right.
Right.
Yeah, I did that. Work with Dodge trucks and work on the assembly line, driving trucks off the assembly line, uh, in the pits. Well, I did it all. Putting tires on.
So how much time did you? So was it you got off one and you had to rush over to get over to your next shift, or did you have
Yeah,
time to rest and stuff?
yeah, the time right. Work days and afternoons. Uh, I don't forgot what time we got with Dodge truck, but we had enough time to leave 9 Mile. Me and my brother Harvey, he worked too. We had enough time to leave the 9 Mile and Mountain Road and go all the way over to Connors on the east side, to Briggs. Connors and Kirchville, Connors and 4th Street,
Mm-hmm.
Connors and something. But anyway, had enough time to go between the two jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I done did my share of work, Josh.
Okay.
Did my share of work.
That's
Maybe maybe that was a good life extender, okay?
I mean, it helped you stay in shape.
Yeah, and I got old. I done worked in two jobs and things, so maybe that kept me alive. I don't know.
How long did you end up working those two jobs?
Not too well, not too long there, but I worked a lot of two jobs. I did work for Montgomery Ward, left the post office and go to Montgomery Wards and work.
Mm.
I've had some kind of like a security job, be the post office, go work some security. I don't know. I had a lot of jobs.
Okay. Well, thank you for your service, Grandpa. You made sure the family was secure.
Wow.
Let me see. Like, what was I thinking about? You know, I appreciate that work ethic, Grandpa.
I don't know.
You say
You
you
miss,
don't.
you miss a lot in life when you steady working all the time.
What do you think you missed?
I don't know. Well, 16 hours. If you put in 16 hours a day, you miss a whole lot. At that age, I could have been out. Uh, I don't know.
Well, you don't know what you don't know. You could have missed some bad stuff.
That's right. That's right. Could have been some bad stuff.
That's right. I mean, that sounds like a good thing. Man, that's I don't know. Sometimes I talk about like getting another job on the side or whatever to make some extra money, like a real job, like something I could do, like steady income. But like for my skill set, I'm trying to find. I'd have to find like an like afternoon, like late night hours job, and those are few, not as few and far between. They're not as rapid or common as the 9 to 5 ones. So, but I'll try to see if I could do one, pull one of those, make some extra money hit for the house and all that.
Yeah, well, the jobs are out there.
Yeah.
When you get the time, when you get the free time, you won't have no problem getting no job.
Yeah. Right. Sebastian, I'm on the show right now. I need you to go back upstairs, okay? Yeah, but sorry, Sebastian was over here. Took my water. It's gonna be something. Like I mess with Ashley because I'm like, how you feel about little boys calling you mommy all the time, mommy, like little seagulls falling around. But it's definitely something else too because Sebastian's just full of energy. Like the moment he wakes up, he's full of energy. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. 100% full throttle, all gas, no brakes, just ready to go, ready to have fun and play and stuff. And I got another one, and the baby's cool. Like right now, like he's chill because he can't do much. But as
Right.
soon as the moment he can start walking and stuff, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be just
Yeah.
like Sebastian. You're gonna wake up and be ready to roll.
Yeah.
Like I'm a few years away from them being able to push the lawnmower. That's the long term plan.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. So let me ask you, Grandpa. So
Yeah.
you worked for the post office for how long?
Well, 31 years.
And then you retired from there and worked somewhere else?
Well, later on, I worked for. You remember I used to work a couple of days for Avis. I used to like that job.
Yeah.
To take cars to different places,
Yeah.
and I liked it there. So that we go to Toronto, go to Toledo, go to Cleveland, we stay up there in Traverse City. Take cars up there.
Hmm.
So I liked it. You know,
And
I only did a couple of days a week, sometimes 2 or 3 days a week.
not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Regular just 8 hour day or
Well, 8 hour day, right?
hmm.
Yeah.
And Grandpa, you've lived you didn't have multiple jobs, you didn't see multiple things, just living.
Yeah. Like I said, I did my share of working. I can say that.
That's fair. That's fair to say. Man, when you retired, did you feel like you had the financial stuff good enough for that you feel comfortable when you retired?
Well, I didn't have no whole lot of money, but I was able to buy, buy a couple of cars.
Well, no, I mean like when you retired, did you feel financially stable, like you could live off your retirement?
Yeah, yeah. Because the house was paid for. See, that's the main thing. You know, if your house is paid for, you can live off your retirement.
Right.
Plus, they're working. I didn't start working till Avis. Uh, um, 2000. I didn't start working for Avis till 2000.
Wow. Dang, that's
But I liked it though. At one time when Pooh, he was still uh, high school, and he went to college. We spent a lot of time on the road, you know.
uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you took Uncle Pooh Bear with you?
No, he was in school. He was like in college.
Right.
He stayed on campus, you know.
Yeah. I
He
didn't know. I didn't know if you meant that you before he went, you took him with you.
when we went where?
I was confused. I thought you were talking about you took him with you too on some of the drives to move the cars.
No, 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 no. Not for Avis, no.
Hmm.
They, they probably fired me if I'd have done that.
Sebastian just can't help himself. Bring my water back down here. Bring my water back down here that you took. Bring it down here.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, keep us.
Hey, go get my water. You want to get my water? Okay, go get it. Bring it back down here.
Nothing.
I'm gonna fix you.
No.
Your grandson over here is
I don't see him. Where you
taking my water bottle. He won't bring it back. You took it somewhere and hid it. Go get my water bottle.
at?
I didn't mommy room.
Okay, bring it back down here.
Nothing.
Yes.
No,
No. He said finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Uh-huh. So, I'm surprised you didn't finish. Hey, don't do that. I'm surprised you didn't finish your Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I won't get your water bottle.
Don't get it now.
As far as I ain't finished,
Yeah.
I had Biggie there. That's 24 ounces.
Yeah, but you be some days you be going through them. You be like just knocking them out.
No, I don't be going through. You just I probably sitting down. I don't be drinking it, and you say, "Well, he doesn't drink it up." You know, it probably be sitting up there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think.
Well, thank you for clarifying that for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Well, let me see. Well, let's do our final thoughts, Grandpa. Let me ask you a question. This is my final thought.
Okay.
What? Because I want to get this is 2023. I want us to get more guests back on the show. What type of? There are some people who are going to come on. Some people have been trying to come on here. Not kind, but we got some past guests who want to come back on. We're gonna have to bring some people back on the show, Grandpa. So that's my final thought. What type of guests do you want to come back on the show?
What kind of guess?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I like to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I like to talk about the state of black folks.
Well, of course. So.
That's what I like. Not just
Mm-hmm.
in Syria, but all around the world. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would like that.
Well, cool. Well, what's your final thought then, Grandpa?
My final thoughts was I know They were talking about Egyptians were black, and my final thoughts is almost can verify history made. I can verify that they were black people because I done seen them carved into 3,500 years ago. I seen some stuff, and they were definitely black people. No doubt whatsoever about it. So my final thought is the ancient Egyptians were black people.
All right. I agree. I agree. Well, we'll see you next week, Grandpa. Shoot, we'll see. We'll have guests on here or not. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
right.
it's gonna be
No,
it's gonna be the old school Untitled Beer Ranking show. Just me and you again.
oh, okay. I might do a little more YouTube, and I have something I come up with.
Okay. Maybe so, maybe write it
Yeah.
down. Maybe write it down so you'll have it ready for you.
Oh, okay then.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week, Grandpa. Thank you for
Okay.
doing this. This is episode
Take
170.
care.
I said, thanks for doing this with me for so long. This is episode 170.
170.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
170. Once a week, 52. That's 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Oh, almost 3 years. I didn't know we were doing that long.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a long. It's more than 3 years. We've been doing it for a long, long time.
Okay, I'll have some interesting subject to talk about next week.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Well, I'll see you, Grandpa.
okay. You take care.
You take care.